Good morning. It is Saturday, so it's time for Three Sisters. Hope you're all having a nice time. Let me just check who has been doing what while I've been sleeping. It's always nice to cheer up for everyone. Okay, I'm feeling my legs already a little bit. So let's start slow today. So yesterday I had plans which didn't come through, and that's just because I need some sleep. So that's what I did. It's a strange time of the day to be streaming because or people have just gone to bed, or is it too early? Is it too late? It's and yeah, we'll see. Anyway, like, or it's too high or it's too low. And, so for 360, this is 360. Three sisters. I don't have a plan today. Uh, it's fun. I'm putting some resistance and I'm feeling like a lot of resistance. Okay, I'll give myself time to warm up and see how things develop. Ideally, I should go for 50 kilometers and 900 meters, or one of the two, or both. I don't know. We'll see. I'm doing my best to keep the description of the channel updated with my last stats. I've been uploading the videos to YouTube so that they don't get lost. I lost many of them. I was overcomplicating things. No editing, nothing fancy, just moving from one side to the other. So when Twitch throws them away, they're still somewhere. So you see, it was last week, 4 minutes 22. I don't know. Again, I'm feeling my legs, which is very strange. Mainly after a rest day. So, do not have much of an ambition this time around. I love the first time. 150. Oh my god, awesome people are awesome. It's just the first one of the day, so I'm not warmed up at all. This is my warm-up. It'll be nice to finish under 5, which is far from my PR, but it's okay. I was feeling very well last week, surprisingly. So I'm not expecting any PRs today. Not so bad. Again, I'm not feeling as fresh as last week. I don't know why. I don't know if I took 2 days off. I don't remember anymore. I should write things down. Katie, 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 Katie. Amazing human being. Morning, Bardi. How are you doing? After my rest day of yesterday, I needed Three Sisters Saturday. The temperature here is lower today, but it's so humid. I have the fan just because of that. What are the plans for today? Yeah, I haven't checked. I just looking at the whatever the computer says, and it is stating right now 19. So sweet. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Awesome. I still need to practice a lot before I participate in events. Learn my lesson the hard way. So yeah, but now it's been fun. Nice to see everyone. Ooh. Yeah, there was those batches for Makuri Island. They had so many options, but none of the options were good for me. It's just so frustrating. So, well, I did the race. I mean, I went to the, my God, I feel like I'm going wrong. I don't know, I'm not paying attention probably. Anyway. I'm feeling totally lost. Oh my God. Whatever. I think it's the first time that I'm paying attention to the surroundings doing the Three Sisters. That's why I'm confused. Normally I'm so stuck with my numbers. I don't even have time to enjoy the view. Haven't been doing the tourist sightseeing a long time. I know, but I'm happy this way. I can see the chat, I can see everything, and I don't mind the numbers because anyway, they're too small for me to see. When I want to see something, I look here on the phone anyway. And I like the way it is. Thank you for the tip, but I still have to learn all those shortcuts. I don't use them much. And because I always keep my eyes on the Twitch studio because I still don't trust things. I've had my portion of talking for 20 minutes without no microphone. Luckily, Posty stopped by. She told me, like, Debbie, I cannot hear you. It's like, what? 20 minutes later. Yeah, today's gonna be nice and easy, I think. Nice and easy, nice and easy. No, no closing gaps. Me don't close gaps. Take me a longer. It is taking me much longer to warm up today. Not that I'm not feeling warm, but just the muscles. And people say stress doesn't do anything to your body. Yeah, right. So let's see how it's going to be. This reaching the level 21, I think it's going to take me a lot longer, or not, I don't know. So what I'll be trying to do, because I really want to keep up with at least 2,000 meters climb per week, being realistic, it will probably be done mostly in the weekends. So I'll be working more on the distance during the week, and in the weekends I'll be investing more in the height, in the climb. Okay, there we go. I'm already feeling it. It's so strange. Again, not feeling pain or anything. It's just that it's already challenging, which shouldn't. But again, I can stay a lot longer on the bike. Yeah, it's a weird day. I was not expecting. I slept until I woke up, so it is not like I pushed myself to be here. But it's not like a, yeah, that's the word, sluggish. That's how I'm feeling. But I mean, I broke my records, like my PRs, 3 times in a row. That's okay. I don't mind. Yeah. That's it. That's why I know it was a stressful week. Not physically tiring, but mentally it was not fun. So I that's what I'm saying. I see the effects right now. But a slow three sister is still a three sister. I slept very bad for 2 nights. So it's but then again, hey, I'm here. And I'm going to get my 900 meters today, for sure. Slow or not, I'm gonna get you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Now I realize that my music's so soft. I cannot hear it. It's already music to sleep. But I like to listen it too. There you go. Good morning, Posse. Good morning. How are you doing, my darling? Three Sister Saturday. No PRs today, but I'm here. That's what matters. Yeah, it's like it's now or never. If I don't do it in the morning, I know I will not have time the rest of the day. So gotta start early. I cannot speak. Good morning, you ran so early, man. How are you doing? Or maybe so late. How are you doing? So nice to see you. Oh, thank you, Altaika. I'm glad you like it. I like to listen to soft music. It helps me manage my energy. Otherwise, I get too excited and start sprinting. So, love lo-fi music. I even have my Lofi Girl here. Oops. At work, man. Ooh. Wow. Well, yes, that's true. Today's is not going to be like a APR day, but I'm showing off, so that's what matters. Yeah, yeah, this because it was Kyo that was telling me yesterday, like, Debbie, you stream too early. I cannot watch you. I'm going to sleep until midday. Oh, yeah. So yeah, that's really a night shift work. Yeah. I remember once upon a time when I used to go to events, remember? But it's really a long time. Because I don't know when they're going to do it again, but there is in Ghent city, not far from here, they had sort of festival, multiple activities. And I remember back in the day when I used to go, I went just a couple of years. And there were the guys, there was a very famous bakery in the center of the city, and you could see the guys working hard, like the whole city partying. But yeah, it was a night work, so it's a hard work. Okay, I'll have to slow down the bridge just because I'm not feeling it. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Barty. I'm already sweating like crazy. I'll take it easy here. How long did I do it? Wait, was that my PR? No, okay, it's not gonna be 37. I had already forgotten. Oh my god. No, it's gonna be very far from it, but it's gonna be okay. Again, I really need to get my, if I want to reach my concept bike by the end of the year, I need to do my 2,000 meters per week. So, I mean, this week is easy, huh? There was a holiday here, so I did a road to Sky on Wednesday. It gave me like a lot of extra points. I'm saving my legs for later. Yeah. That's what I when I got it, I saved it for. Oh, it's a pity. Now I don't remember which one I participated. It was with Sir Chris Scott. It was the Spirit of Forest. It was the first time I did it. It was tough. I was not the last, but it was tough. So, yeah, but there are a lot of events that I miss. Because, again, as I have this goal of reaching the concept bike, I see someone from India. Maybe they're from that team. I know, India, it's Ireland. Oh my God. You know, and I thought Corner is a strange name for someone from India. That's how sleepy I am. See you, Bardi. Right on. So, yeah. Okay, my legs are slowly getting there. Let's put it this way. Thank you for the support. You know what? I knew I developed the habit of also thanking people on the stream, even if they give me a ride on. Because it has already happened that I didn't know someone was watching, and they were giving me ride on, and they were riding with me. So it's not I'm crazy, not there yet, but let me chew my legs just a little bit before the climb begins. That's like a, oh my God, doesn't she know that they're on Swift? I know. That I know. I don't know much, but that I know. Ooh. Yeah, I know it's low. Give my legs a break. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Can you imagine if I get CMDA for all the old songs that I that I pretend that I sing. Oh my God. That would be ridiculous. But everything is possible. Like punishment for messing up a song. I'm curious. I'm always curious. I'm always looking around. Control freak. Control freak. Control freak. See, these are the songs that I listen to. Don't play Taylor Swift. I don't know what she sings. I know the names, but I have no idea what they sing. I don't listen to the radio. I don't. For example, I always say, "Oh, I hate Justin Bieber," and it's like one day this is some years ago, and I was in the CrossFit gym, and I was dancing because that's how I kept my mind focused. And my colleague, the coach, was like, "You said you don't like Justin Bieber." I said, "And that's Justin Bieber." Ah, okay, I didn't know. I really don't. I just don't care. It's the same with movies. Ren, thank you so much for the thumbs up. For the right on. Right on. I was watching Fees yesterday. It wasn't a race. And it was like the guys. Right on. Right on. Right on. Right on. Right on. Right. Like, oh my God. They don't stop. It was fun. Yeah. It was really because I never noticed that there were two intonations. So it was really the right on, right on, right on. But completely. Yeah. Oh yeah. Isn't it? But I like it. I like this separation. Because when back in the day, once upon a time, when I used to do CrossFit, I really liked the kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. There are songs that I still listen to them, and I think of, okay, that was my favorite song for, I don't know, cleans or whatever, because I had a tempo. But on the bike, if I put something fast, I'll be overwhelmed. I will try to follow the song and I'll burn myself down. So this is like a, you know, can be almost weird. Okay. Okay. Oh, for me, because I was working, so I was pretty much lurking. Yeah, I did it with a rant sometimes as well, because when I'm at work, I cannot keep on watching, you know. So I just leave like or the songs that people are playing or whatever. For him, I don't remember if he had music on his stream, but he had the Rise On. And it's like so confused, like you folks just ride on, ride on. But it's like a 5, 6 in a row. It doesn't, what? That's fun. That's crazy fun. Let me stand up again. Yeah, that one. But because I was watching the stream, I could listen to them. It was like a mixed feeling. Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about it, and I thought, okay, the relaxing. I don't know, maybe she meant the songs. So that's why I started talking about the song. And then I realized he said, okay, I meant the Ride On. I said, okay, so I was right in first place. Too early, Posy. Too early and I'm too tired to use my brain. Yeah, because there's a delay probably with the stream and typing, and I know that sometimes when a streamer's talking to me and they ask me a question and I'm typing like crazy to answer, and it feels like the streamer is waiting for an answer, like you're not talking to me. What did I say? The wonders of live streaming. Like for example with the rain, the stream where I met Kaku, she was like, oh my god, Debbie, you're back, because a lot of people got concerned. And how are you doing? And I felt that I was not typing fast enough. And it's just like, oh my god, what is still on her mind right now? So I went 10 seconds slower on the first climb. I have no idea how slower it's going to be this one. Maybe. Well, I would think that I can finish around 40 minutes. Just because of my energy levels. And I don't want to be dead when I go to the radio tower. For once. just to change, you know. Doesn't always have to be the same. Okay, so I remember the last Saturday when I was here, my machine finished running. So I'm earlier today because I always let her do the laundry before I start. Problems of a housewife. I was in one stream once and I said, guys, okay, I'm going to do some chores. Like you do, you know, bosses, we talk to each other like this. And I go, oh my God, there are people in the stream that does this kind of thing. I'm like, okay. So, well, I'm not going to say that I'm faster, but just that I started streaming earlier than last week. It's funny to think that I'm only halfway, sort of. I don't know. Yeah, isn't it? That's what I'm thinking of. Whatever. I mean, if it's 40 minutes, I'm gonna be okay. Just because the way I started today was a lot different from last week. Last week when I got on the bike, I was feeling it. It's like, wow, it's gonna be a good day. And that's why I got the 3 PRs. So the first cone was already 10 seconds slower than last week. But I mean, let's see how it's gonna be today. And again, I'm sitting. Woohoo! That is the victory. Yeah. So next week I'm going back to the office. The bad word that I try not to say anymore when Ray's here. Ah, good morning, Kyo. Esimini. Good morning. How are you feeling, my friend? Well, this is I still feel it, but it's getting better. So what I'm doing in the evening, I do not wear any protection anymore. I still wear during the day. I need it, mainly because of the whole sitting. Okay, I hear you, Kyo. When I told my boyfriend, like, he's going, how many did you do? Did you do the 7? Oh, you were going to stop, or did you go? Because when I signed off, you were doing the 6th. Okay. No, but only 5. Come on, only. Throw that only away. There is no only in 5 Alps. Wow, major congrats, man. That was a fight. That was a crazy fight. You did awesome. You really did. Kako-san! Ohayou gozaimasu! Yeah, because I saw you starting the pause 5th. is life over there, Kako? My pleasure, honey. Well, I know how it feels because I also had reactions. And a colleague of mine this week, she also had reactions. My partner didn't, but I know how it goes. So that's the only thing that I can do for you. There he is again. There he is again. That is addiction. Addiction, Kyo. I was thinking so much about you, Kako. I watched, well, on and off, the opening of the Olympic Games. I was thinking about you. What's the score right now, Kiyu? Wow! Wow! Madness. Madness. Oh yes. So, while some people that I'm not going to say names, just say that starts with a key and ends with a O. Some people, they do like the Alps every day, multiple times. I'm happy if I can do the Three Sisters on the Saturday. So it's called Three Sisters because there are 3 climbs. Well, it started slow, Kyo. The first comb, I was 10 seconds slower than last week. Took me time to warm up. Again, I'm paying the price for the stress of this week. So, too much stress, 2 sleepless nights. So, but this one I don't know. Yeah, exactly. This one I don't know. I'm feeling better now. Yeah, bosses has truth there. Just don't break. I mean, you guys are young. I know you recover like a lot faster than an old heck like me, but just listen to your body. Like yesterday, I had to sleep. You know, I woke up. Awesome. Yesterday I had everything set up for my morning stream. I woke up before 7. I said no. I need some sleep. Oh, Kyo does. Kako, he does. He talks. And that beast guy he's talking about, the same. All these guys are crazy. I don't know if Uran is lurking because he's at work, but he also does that. And it's not like a turtle like myself, you know. Those guys are serious. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Kyo. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah, they are amazing, Kako, they are. No, I haven't. I haven't. I might do the Alp tomorrow. If I do, I'll do the Alp dance. If I fall, it's your fault. Before I begin, I'll say a disclaimer that if I fall, face first, blame Kyo. He made me do it. Você viu tu lá tamar? Mas eu que bem na retenva de epicom. Yeah, and as I said, this is not a bike on a whatever that it's called. It's really a stationary bike, so should be more stable. You see, that's what I was thinking. 39 minutes. Thank you, Kaku, for keeping us strong. Hey, jelly is good, you know, for the collagen. How you call it in English? Collagen. Who did that to you, Kyo? Was it Andy? Oh my god. Well, just cheers for you instead of a ride on. Kyo, those alerts of yours, they're from an anime, aren't they? I'm not me too. I don't watch many sports animes, so I was curious. I always wanted to ask you. Now I think about it. Which one is that? Oh, is that? No, no, no. The alerts that you show, you know, when people use the points on your channel. Ah, okay. Gotta check it out. I didn't know. I always want to ask you, but I have a brain dump when I'm here. Really? I didn't know. So I was curious. Well, and May's from Rio, so they're all amazing. Yeah. No, no, he isn't. Wow, awesome. Kaku's Japanese Q. That's what she's asking. What would that be? You do crazy stuff, that's true. Anyone would look burned out after 5 Alps. I'm Brazilian and I don't know anything about samba, Kaku, so whoa. Let's do the radio. Almost burned myself. And I said I was not going to do it. Yeah. Takes a lot of time, Q. I studied just 1.5 years. And guess what? I had to stop because of work. I was missing too many classes. And because the little Japanese that I knew in terms of vocabulary, yeah, we always go for the bonus. So the Japanese that I knew mostly was from watching animes, so I knew words here and there. And when during a class, one of my classmates started to freak out because I used a verb that was not on the book, but it was correct. And the teacher praised me. He said, oh yes, it's correct. And she was like, it's not. I said, you know what? I'm not coming back. You know, I'm sorry. I don't have time to read the book. but I've watched anime my entire life. Sorry for that. So I just quit. I hope to be back one day. I really love it. I was watching the Street Fighter series on Amazon. I don't know if you guys have this problem, but we don't have Amazon Belgium, so our Prime is from Amazon France. But on Amazon France, a lot of times, or they only have sound in French, or the subtitles are in French. But a lot of the times, when the guys are speaking Japanese, there is no subtitles. So I was watching, I said, the whole conversation, I only understood once when they said gaijin. I said, you see, oh my God, the only word that I could understand. Oh, Samurai X. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the American name, Samurai X. Oh, I absolutely love it. I haven't watched the film on Netflix. I'm afraid of watching it because if you watch Trust and Betrayal, oh my God, I don't know. Yeah, yes, absolutely. I rarely use the names in English. I used to work with a guy who loved Japanese animes too. He was American. Not only he always used the names in English. No, it's not embarrassing. Kako, they're in Brazil, like in France, they translate the names of all the movies. Everything's in Portuguese on TV. So what happens? A lot of people tell me like, oh, have you watched this series or this movie? Nope. And then I go to Google. Oh, for example, Knight Rider, the TV series Knight Rider from the 80s. In Brazil, it was called Super Máquina, Super Machine. So people used to tell me, Debbie, did you watch Knight Rider? Nope. What? Knight Rider? What the hell? Super Máquina. So that's happens a lot. But I was talking about my colleague. Really? Oh no. I don't watch much of I am bad with movies because I'm very picky. Very picky. I like the old stuff way too much. Soundless, no black and white. So Hollywood these days bores the crap out of me. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. So I don't blame the films. I blame me. Yeah. For example, I stopped watching Disney movies when they made The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid is one of my favorite fairy tales, if not my favorite one. And because Hans Christian Andersen wrote it based on a ballet dancer, and she struggled with domestic violence and so on and so forth. So it was very dear to me, not because of the domestic violence, because of the ballet aspect. And it's a sad ending because she dies. And when Disney made the film, I heard of it and I was super excited. And then they changed the end I said I don't watch Disney films ever again. And I don't watch it. I opened an exception for The Lion King because I was studying Spanish back in the day, and my teacher brought it. Yeah, I mean, visually, no, but just the whole changing the ending because kids cannot know the truth. That's too much for me. Mainly, I mean, maybe it was another story. No, I don't think I ever watched it. Maybe, yes, I don't remember. And again, okay, Robin Hood is Robin Hood in all languages, but there are a few that the names are different. Well, why would that be? I cannot speak, and I didn't do any help. And I'm still just a level 10 on my bike to go up the radio tower. But in Brazil, we always use the Japanese names because I don't know if Brazil is the first or the second largest Japanese community outside Japan. I think it's the first. So I grew up watching anime, and they didn't. Yes, I think it's the first one. Can be the second, but not smaller than the second. So, for example, we always say konnichiwa. A lot of Japanese people went to Brazil. Kako corrects me if I'm wrong, if you know this. I think it was around the war. I have to double check it, but there was a massive immigration. There is even a museum in São Paulo, in the city of Santos, because it was hard. I mean, the life of Japanese people who immigrated to Brazil. Yeah, but for example, oi, that a lot of men use that. We use in Portuguese. Yeah. It was not easy. I mean, the Japanese community grew a lot in Brazil. You have a borough in São Paulo called Liberty. In Portuguese, Liberdade. So it's only Japanese is spoken there. They have radio stations, TV channels, newspapers, everything's in Japanese. I went to high school with a girl in Brazil, and she was telling us, because she was born there, and she went to kindergarten without speaking a word in Portuguese. So she used to say, I peed a lot in my pants. Because she didn't know how to ask the teacher how to go to the restroom. So oi was an expression that we always use. It was our konnichiwa. A lot of people still are using more hola, but I grew up saying oi. And I only learned it was Japanese when I was already living here. That a friend of mine from the Netherlands, he wrote me, oi Deborah. And I was like, oh, you're learning Portuguese. I said, no, it's Japanese. What? This is Portuguese. No, Deb, it's Japanese. So, yeah, exactly. And I was talking to my mom yesterday because before my father, my mom had a Japanese boyfriend, and she was saying, oh, damn, I should have married him. And I was like, see, we would be now in Tokyo watching the Olympic Games from the TV in Tokyo. Yeah, I was crying most of the time yesterday. I haven't watched the beginning, but yeah, I've told you it's like it's special to me. So in Brazil, we always use the Japanese names. Like in Dragon Ball Z, the curling. What the hell is that? Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. But that's the thing. When I grow up, I used to say oi, and my mom's first reaction was, don't say that, say hola. But I didn't know, because as a child, for me it was the same. And then it grew up, for people using it more and more. But then I realized it was like, oh, it's like, oh my God, that's what my mom meant, you know? Exactly. We do. I mean, in Brazil. But I grew up thinking it was Portuguese, like olá. And olá is, let's say, a translation for konnichiwa. See? Because now, when I hear or when I say it, because now that I know the background, I feel like, okay, I should not use that. But it's used a lot, very informally, or at least in Rio. Not going to say Brazil, but surely in Rio. Ariel camera. Ooh. I think it was one of my easiest radio towers ever. Not the fastest, but I'm not dead. No. Never. Don't worry, Kako, I know. I should never use it. For people that I do not know at all, I even prefer Gokigeyo than Konnichiwa, to be sincere. Just to be safe, you know. And one of the funny things, when I was studying Japanese, I studied in the evenings after work. So in the first year or so, I used to come home on foot, and I was studying on the street. I tried to, to mimic it so much. And my very first oral exam, the teacher asked my name, and I was on my it's just like a thank you. No, I try to be polite, you know. It doesn't hurt, you know. Again, maybe because the Western world tend to be so informal, and I come from a city in Brazil where, even in Brazil, we are too informal. It can be very easily misunderstood. So that's why I go to the extreme. I prefer people say no. I mean, let's say konnichiwa is enough, but at least I had the opportunity to show like I respect you. I'm not trying to be invasive or anything, because I think that can be very tricky, you know. I always miss this, the next one. If it's vegetarian, it's good. You didn't kill any animals. So that's all that matters. Hey, we drink cola. So is there any better cleaning product than Coca-Cola? And it's cheap. Dissolves glue, cleans toilet like no other. Hey, you clean it first and then you exit. It's gonna be shiny. If there are kids watching, don't do this at home. But Kako, I have to say, I'm very concerned about, maybe, no, it's not from before. In terms of Japan, I've always been concerned because a lot of people go to Japan. I mean, it's a country like any other, has good things, bad things. I'm not that kind of, I'm going to say, oh, Japan is perfect. No, everywhere in the world, it's all about the people. You guys may not have certain problems that we have, but you have others. So, but I am very concerned in terms of respect, the culture, because that's who you are. I mean, I don't like certain jokes being made for me as a Brazilian or as someone from Rio. So, oh yes, of course, of course. Of course. But then again, Kyo, it's like it's an all-around thing. You know, it's not only the toilet. It's the reasoning why it is so. And that's what a lot of people, for example, on Twitch, there are people who stream live in Japan, but what they show is like, no, this is a gaijin life in Japan. This is not the life of a Japanese person in Japan. You see, so there's a lot of misunderstanding, misconceptions, fantasy. Life in Japan is not an anime. You see, so like life in Rio is not dancing samba all the time. You see, or playing soccer all the time, or walking around in bikinis all the time. You see, I see more of my neighbors walking without t-shirts that I've seen ever in my life in Rio, in an apartment building, for example. See, we don't do that. Yeah, if you're wearing a swimsuit, you're all the buildings in Rio, at least, where there is a swimming pool, there is a separate elevator for people to go upstairs if they have been or they are going to the swimming pool, so that they don't disturb the sight of the other people who live there or visitors by wearing the bikini. And here I see my neighbors walking around in bikini or without t-shirt all the time. Yeah. Yes, but you know, I'm saying that because since I moved here, I've heard so many misconceptions, and sometimes, not most of the time, not said jokingly, but very offensive. You know, because what do people know from Brazil? Carnival, soccer, you know, naked women. So you know what I do? You know what I mean? And it's like it's still not me. It's not me because I'm pretending to be something that I'm. That's who I've always been. You know, I come from Rio, and during Carnival, most of my life, I mean, since we got a VCR, my mom used to rent videos of ballet and opera for me to watch during the break. You know, so I'm not into Carnival. I have my favorite school of samba that I can cry when I hear the results. So passionate that I am. If it doesn't win, I always complain. I always say it was stolen. But yeah. And there are so many things in Japan that us as foreigners like and admire. But everything there has a reason. And that's why it's going to be 20 years in September officially. Yeah. That I moved. Yeah. 20 years. And I must say, that still means I always have to put on like a grumpy face to be respected in a lot of places. Because I will always laugh more than people here. I will always be more open. Because that's how people in Rio are. Yeah, 20 years. Time flies. So, and I tell you, it's a lot of times I'm not going to be as close-minded as I used to be, but a lot of times it's just not knowing. Because if you have never been in a certain situation, it's hard to understand that. Because you have your background, you assume, oh, in my previous situation, in my country, in my whatever, it's okay to do this. For example, I speak loud. I know that. It's not because I'm shouting. That's my voice. So I know that a lot of times people didn't tell me anything. They just call me rude. Oh, Brazilian people are rude. They speak too loud. They're shouting all the time. You see? And it wasn't. I didn't know I was shouting. You know, if you are with a group of people, you have the impression that everyone's talking at the same time. Now think of Japan, when talking at the same time as with someone else would be extremely rude. And here too. But I think that in Japan it's going to be even more rude. But here it's just like, she's Brazilian. She's impolite. She doesn't know, to stop talking and listen to people. When in fact, for me, it was just me having a normal conversation. Because if you're going to stop, to wait until someone stops talking, for you to speak in Brazil, in Rio, you never open your mouth. Just say. So these are small things, but if you have never been in that situation, you don't know. And I was raised in a very strict way, So, for example, we were talking about the toilets. Well, let me tell you, when I came to Belgium, I noticed that a lot of ladies went to the restroom and didn't wash their hands. So, why would they need a super clean toilet that washes itself, plays music, so that people don't hear the noise? They don't even wash their hands. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Exactly. Ah, you tell me, Gio. I even had to do a medical examination to be able to come to Belgium. And it was not a pretty thing. And I stopped talking about it here because it was bad. But I could not say anything because it was that or no visa. I still remember talking about the toilet. It's so vivid in my life. There were a lot of classmates. Yeah. Yes, exactly. But that's what I'm telling you, Kako. Everywhere in the world you're going to go, there are good and bad things. Everywhere. I mean, I can list you a lot of things that I love about Belgium. But a lot of times, I also had hardships, mainly when I was in college. I was the only foreigner that ever graduated in my college. I had a teacher who used to call me things during class just because he knew I could not speak the language, I could not understand. He laughed at me. And he was a Dutch speaker, a Dutch teacher. Instead of helping me integrate, teaching me, I did everything I could to learn as fast as I could. My classes were in Dutch. I didn't speak a word. And instead of helping me, he called me names. Cowardly, simply because he knew I could not understand. So, my first years here, I have very little good memories. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then you missed. But when you leave your country, you miss them. And I'm telling you, as someone who had a lot of struggles in Brazil, but when I came here, I started missing a lot of things. Again, it's just what it is. So, and I must say, I'm absolutely crazy about Japan. But even though I adore it, I would like to visit every year. I never tried to move to Japan. You see, of course, I didn't expect that living in Belgium was going to be so hard either. That people would hate me just because I have a little bit more melanin on my skin, because I grew up being white. You see, and suddenly I come here, I got more pale because I don't go in the sun much, and people start associating me, which shouldn't even be. I could be a polka dot person, pink, gray, green, whatever color. It shouldn't matter anyway. Not only matters, it was hard. I'm telling you. I had to learn how to live with that. And then realized that, okay, looking back, there were also a lot of things in my country that I was also part of the problem and not part of the solution. You see, I had to tell it to myself. And then I don't agree, but helps me understand better. If that's the only thing they have been immersed in, that's all that you know. But yeah. 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 Oh yeah, for a trip, for shopping. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, cute. I know. I know what you mean. One day I have to show you, Kaku. I love the Japanese. I mean, not traditional. How can I say it? I have to show you and let you tell me how would you classify it. I did some classes of sewing, never finished the course again because of work. But I have a few Japanese books, sewing books in Japanese because I love the clothing so much that I want to be able to make it. I should go back to my sewing classes one day. Yeah. Oh my God. That's so cute. We need to create something, an adaptation, a Western adaptation of the toilet. Oh, I would buy so many things. Or I would not buy anything just because I would not be able to choose. Really? Oh my God. Oh yeah. Stationery. Food. Okay. I would eat everything. That's another thing. We have lots of Japanese restaurants in Brazil, and some in Rio are still from Japanese people. Not all of them. There are a lot of franchises now, but a few are. Oh, I love it. When I go to Brazil, at least once, I have to go to a Japanese restaurant because I find them better than here. And most of the time also more accessible. Here it's quite expensive to go to a good Japanese restaurant. The best one is one Kyoto style that only Japanese people can go. There is one in Belgium that only Japanese people can go. It's gaijin free. Oh my God, I tell you, stationery, clothing, stuff for my dolls. I collect, we have a few Lofi dreams. Has been a while since I bought stuff for them. So my girls need some new clothes, you know. I would buy them. What else? Oh my God, clothing? Did I say clothing? Oh man, stationery, clothing, stationery. Oh my God, I would have, yeah. No. Wow, they're boring. They're boring. Oh my God. Yeah, and they're all Japanese. I bought another one yesterday. I ordered it. It's from Traveler's Notebook, a wallet, a fabric wallet in olive. So, what else? Well, it's probably gonna be it. Clothing, stationery, and stuff for my dolphins. Maybe books, yeah. More sewing books for whenever I decide to sew again. I have to show you them. I'm going to take a picture and send you through Instagram so that you can see them. I have 3 or 4. Yeah. Oh my God. and food. Food. Can you imagine? Can you imagine like Kako-san helping us out? Like that would be awesome. I'm already seeing it in my head. Can you imagine that? Oh my God. Whoa. Some noise behind my back. It scared me like, ooh, what is that? Ooh, where is my PR? Oh, disappear my PR. Ah, okay, no, that's the okay. I don't have a PR here. Yeah, it's again. But I also, and Kako, correct me if I'm wrong, I also think it has to do with how hard people work over there and how hard it might be, you know, like if you work 6 days a week and yeah, like when are you going to do your groceries or you get home from work, you're so beaten up, are still gonna cook? You know. And it feels such a waste of time if you have so little time in your hands. Again, that's what I'm saying. For everything, most of the time, there is an explanation that maybe we don't think about. It sounds like fun for us, but it's in fact like a yeah. Also, oh yeah. I mean, Kako, for people who are interested in Japanese, in Japan in general, we know like there are a lot of people because yeah, because we don't have it here. For example, in Rio, you only have vending machines in places where people can watch it. There are cameras because otherwise people are going to destroy them. See? That's unfortunate. And that's why they don't have it. Here in Belgium, I don't think there's so much interest. It has grown the past years. What? But insects to eat? Okay, I'm already thinking about food. Like those little worms. You see, that's what I'm saying. You're typing and people are already eager to see the answer. No pressure, Kako. You got us curious. We used to buy marinade worms with good protein. Ah, You see, you don't. I do. They used to have here is a Dutch supermarket. They had from time to time because there was another supermarket that had it too, but it was too expensive. So we bought sometimes. It was good. I should have a picture somewhere. It was good. But really for collecting. But yeah, you guys also have. Yeah. Is it really that bad with the cicadas? Or is it urban legend? I know in Brazil, in the central Brazil, there are a lot of problems with cicadas. In Rio, we listen to them sometimes, but it's not a big problem. But in the central of Brazil, yeah, I love the reference. Figures from an anime, I love the reference. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, they must be beautiful. I mean, I wouldn't buy them. Which was a game that the guy had to collect? I forgot the game. It was a game. Was it some Yakuza? I don't remember. That the guy collect beetles? I don't remember anymore. Mixing up, probably. It's going to be over 15 minutes for sure. At least, more like 17. Yeah, it's like looking for Pokemon. Yeah. Ah, yes. I can imagine. That's the same. I mean, when I was a child, I lived I always lived in Rio, but I do not live like where you have the beaches, Copacabana, blah, blah, blah. I live outside the center. But where it was not a rural area, it was still concrete all over the place. It was like a closed street with houses. There were gardens in the middle. And I grew up seeing fireflies in nature. You don't see fireflies in Rio anymore. You see what I mean? So I always think about it like when there are many animes where they depict fireflies in the forest and so forth. So I always think, oh my god, I used to see them like in nature. I never saw them again. So I always think about the children like, oh my god, you've never seen one. Ah, no. I mean, in Rio we have that famous forest. Uh, where you have the Sugarloaf, and the other one where you have the statue of Christ. Ah, yes. Hey, but did you know another piece of history? Probably you guys have seen somewhere that there is a forest around that statue of Jesus in Rio. All that forest is in fact artificial, because back in the time of plantation, all the area was plantation of coffee. But the price of coffee was going down. We had lots of problems with the plantation. So the emperor, Peter II, decided to do the reforestation of the area. So now everyone looks at that, oh my God, so beautiful. But in fact, it was not. It was reforestation. I think I only watched 1 or 2 episodes of Pokemon ever in my life. I'm not a huge Pokemon fan, even though I love Charmander and Charizard, but I'm not a Pokemon fan. I know, I understand what you mean. I knew I discovered Pokemon because I used to give classes, and the only way that I found to get my students interested in the classes was that if they performed very well every class, I would stop earlier and give them time to color some Pokemon. So I used to print them at home and bring them to classes. But they have to speak with perfect pronunciation, like a TH, not thank you or thank you. They had to say thank you, stuff like this. And then, but then I had to learn the names of at least some of them. And one student told me back in the day there were only 200. And he told me, I know all the names of all the 200 Pokemon. So I said, okay. So you will know all the lessons by heart as well, because it's not that many words. And he took it serious, so he was one of the best. And I gave classes to this group for 1 year, a full year. And the year after, the teacher was like, your group is boring. I played the lesson the first time. They knew all the words. I didn't teach them anything. So just bring them Pokemons. So that's how I learned about Pokemons. And I fell in love with Charmander. Of course, Pikachu is like it's a no-brainer. And I call my cat Snorlax. He's always sleeping. He's a tuxedo, so like black and white. Even though Snorlax Let's stand up just a little bit. This last 200 meters just to... I used to start sprinting, in a way of speaking, as from 300 meters, but I was fading too fast by the end, so I started doing it by 200. Maybe soon I will just do it at the last 100 meters. So I'm not so comfortable as I used to be standing, just because I'm getting better sitting. There we go. No PRs today, but my PR is doing it, getting it done. I don't know, who's that? Celine. Okay. From Indonesia. Okay, 9 kilometers to go. Sorry. No, the only time I took off my shoes was that day on top last Sunday, because it was really hurting. I'm still looking for how I can buy new shoes, because I saw some on Amazon were quite, well, friendly in terms of price. But then I read the reviews, it's like, oh, you wear it once and the color is damaged and blah, blah, blah. And I must say, I have this one for so many years. It's looking destroyed, you know. The leather is all messed up, but it's so good. If it was not too small, it would still be perfect. I would still be wearing it. It's not like I go outside with it. But the more I stand up, yeah, of course. Oh my God, I never understood why people use the clips. Okay, that's noob Debbie, remember? Noob me, no cycling experience. And I was like, why? Until one day I tried it. Yeah, I think I bought these ones online, but I tell you, it's at least 10 years. But I bought them for spinning classes, so it's like a what, 45 minutes, 50, and it's done. So and they are very good. They're Shimano. They are very good quality. They're just too small. So I'm mixing up the languages. Mainly when I stand up, because when you stand up, the longer stand up, your feet go front and starts hitting the shoes from inside. It was very painful. So the more I sit down, the less I have to do it. So I don't have this problem. I was still standing a lot when I did the on top. And of course, if I did it again, it would be the same. But I still have to find out. I'll probably have to pay more than I'm willing to, but just because I would like to try it on. That's again the bummer of buying online. I don't want to make the same mistake. It doesn't have to be a Shimano. See, it can be another brand. And I just don't feel comfortable yet going shopping. because I'm really, I tell you guys, that day when I saw that I still had 10 minutes to go, I knew. I said, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. It was extremely painful at that point, and I would not be able to do 10 minutes with so much pain. That's how bad it was. That's why I took it off. But when I took it off, I could not stand up anymore. But it was worth it. If I hadn't taken off my shoes, I wouldn't have finished it. Yeah. Mine are more or less this color is white. Well, it's more grayish. They're good, I'm telling you, they're quite good. But I mean, worn out. More things are worn out. But again, I don't cycle outside, so even if it has any extra ventilation, if you know what I mean, it would be okay. But the pain, it's not okay. That is not okay. So it was about 2 hours. Not bad at all. Let's see how it's going to be until the full end of the Three Sisters, as we still have some kilometers to go. How many? About 3.5. Lots of downhills. And I'll still go on to get some more altitude and some more kilometers, because that's what we do. We finished the road to Sky and we do Makuri Island. I don't know, Posse, I think you were not watching anymore. Remember that I finished? Oh yes, 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 he does indeed. Indeed. But these ones are, the thing is, and Posse has the same problem as I do. Those cycling shoes, they have clips. So we clip them on the bike. I will show them after I'm done. So it's all good. It's very good. It's much better. The first time you try, it's like, okay, that's why people wear it. That was my reaction. It's like, oh, come on, stupid. And then you try it on and, that sounds like a game. But mine and hers are too small. So our feet are constantly hitting the top of the shoes. I mean, the inside of the front of the shoes. It can be very painful after some hours. The one that she's talking about, oh, I wear flip-flops. You know, those Brazilian Havaianas, which, by the way, there were only 4 members of the Brazilian delegation in the opening because they were afraid of COVID. And they went wearing Havaianas, flip-flops. That's what I wear all year long. When it's winter, I put socks on. And by the way, the one that I'm wearing right now, oh my God, guys, I have to show you that. Look, this is not a tribble. This is the result of brushing our cat. My boyfriend just finished it. Oh my god, that's a lot of hair. That's a lot of hair. Oh my god, now Lulu is going to be so softy, so smooth. At least he doesn't have hair balls problems. Mainly in the summer. Oh yeah, in the winter when it's very cold, now that we are, I mean, I don't know. Let's say we worked from home last winter. I was wearing full shoes because it was too cold for me to be sitting. I have very low blood pressure and heart rate, so my blood doesn't circulate that well. So I feel very cold very easily. So I wore them, but for the rest, I'm always in flip flop. I'm from Rio, and like in Rio, everyone goes everywhere in flip flops. We go to the shopping mall in flip flops. We go to parties in flip flops. Wabaki. You didn't know Wabaki? Oh my god. Yeah, because the guy goes, did you watch it? Fast and Furious Taco Sound? It's one of my favorite. Tokyo Drift is one of my favorite. The soundtrack is amazing. It's one of my favorite. I think he gets to school, he didn't change his shoes, wasn't it? And as everyone was like a Wabaki, Wabaki, and it's like a what? What are you talking about? And then okay. Let me stand up a little bit just to chew my legs. I love the soundtrack, and of course it's Japan. And I think it's my last, I think it's the last good ones. I still watch them all, but it's not the same. I like Tokyo Drift way too much. And I think that the series went a little bit downhill afterwards. No, Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious, I think it was the second or the third that was a Tokyo Drift. It's really one of my favorite. It's my favorite one. I really love the soundtrack. Initial D, I know the name, but I never watched it. Never watched it. I mean, you know what I mean? I watch most of the old stuff. Duh. I watch it for you guys to have an idea. Yamato, how is it called again in English? I forgot the name. I watched it in Yamato when they showed the first time on TV in Brazil. So that's my idea of anime. Okay? So, and then it goes to Lane, Rurouni Kenshin, of course, and oh my god. Yeah, I mostly love the old stuff. And some craziness also, you know. Yeah, it's the wait. Wait. I have to do one thing, just a second. Because let me see if I can add it here or we'll have to edit. Okay, I'm going to be chilling now, so I just want to finish my kilometers. So I'll be playing around with the buttons a little bit. Let me see. Settings. Let me see. Because I have blocked one thing here. Apocalypse follows. Hello, rates, drops. I just don't remember where I can add it because I put a block on posting links. Moderation maybe here. Block hyperlinks. Okay. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna work because I'm streaming. Let me see. Let me see if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. Yeah, that's the problem. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, yes, I can. Yeah, I had a block. That's why you cannot post it. Here, I lifted the block. I don't know if it's gonna work. It's my favorite one. I love everything about it. I love the soundtrack. I love the story. It's Tokyo. No, it's just that I didn't know. I didn't check. I didn't know if there was enough information. I said okay, because with Wikipedia you can choose the language. That's why I picked it up. So I tend to use Wikipedia. When it's about movies, remember that I said that the names of the movies, they don't match in Portuguese, so I use Wikipedia most of the time. Because then I can see, okay, that's the name in English. You see? Okay, oh my god, see, I'm so horrible with katakana. I suck it badly. You see, that's why I prefer to use Wikipedia, exactly because of that. You see? Now you know why. Yeah, it's called Tokyo Drift. I don't know how they call it in Brazil. I don't even want to try. But yeah. I watched it, I think a couple of times already. It's my favorite. And I tell you, the soundtrack is my favorite one. So yeah. I had to check why we start talking about it. Sorry, guys. My brain is melting. Now I remember. Yeah, it's a very good. I mean, it's my favorite one. I really like it. The mix of songs, and it's Are you going to do 3? Are you sure you're still gonna do 3 today, crazy guy? And humble people, like when I finish one, it's like, woo, I finished it. I finished it in less than 1 hour and a half. I'm genius. I'm easing my legs a little bit. It's gonna be slow, guys, sorry, but I ain't no Kyo, so but one of the things that we also do a lot in Brazil is also walking around the house, not wearing shoes. That's also something that we do. I have the habit. A lot of times I go to people and it's like, I don't want to dirty the floor. I walk around without shoes. I always do that. And I was watching last week because, okay, one of the great things that I'm getting better is I can also work around the house. So I'm decluttering, organizing stuff, doing lots of cleaning, lots of. For me it's lots of. Okay, I'm not your Martha Stewart. Let's put it this way. So I was watching videos, Brazilian videos about how to clean the floor, and everyone always do without shoes. And sometimes you're even, it's not done much anymore, but people from before, older people, they even wear like something to protect their clothing when they're cleaning. So crazy for me. Oh, my legs are done. I'm not Kyo. I didn't do an Alp, but my legs are done. I would just chill, just a little bit. I really want to finish this 60 meters climb, and I think the struggle will be the 60-meter climb. Well, we'll see. I remember that last week I was down. Oh no, I don't even, this is something that doesn't even cross my mind. It's I don't even think about it, It's so far from my reality. Comparing myself to you guys. Grandma doesn't even think about it. So, yes. Well, it was not a PR, but yeah, so I'm still keeping up until I finish the 1,000 meters climb. But it's gonna be slow. It was not horrible, we ran, but it was more like I'm stabilizing. I'm stabilizing, and yeah. But I was feeling it. When I started today, this morning, I felt like, okay, I knew already that was not going to be like last week, but I'm doing quite well. When I did it the first time, now it's 7 minutes. When I did it this first time today, it was 4 minutes 31. So a lot slower, but it was nice. I mean, again, I'm really feeling tired today. So no surprise that I went so slow. But again, I'm super happy that I'm doing it. That's what matters to me right now. Oh, did you watch that video? I saw that video on on Facebook, like the battle, and I think that the turtle wins. I didn't watch the end, but I think that the turtle wins. It is really a real thing, because the rabbit started fast, and I didn't finish it until the end. And the rabbit started looking around like, and the turtle kept on going. I think the turtle won. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a video about that. Thank you for stopping by, bosses. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so really very much. Really appreciate it. Yeah. So I'm telling you, for me, my goal, if I really want to keep up a realistic and steady pace to the concept bike until the end of the year, I need to do 2,000 kilometers per week. Yeah, I will see tomorrow. The Alp is in my head. I don't know if it's going to be it, but I'll see. Because I really have to keep it up. So that my idea is, me Posty, I want to finish the 1,000 meters. That's it. So I will have to ride a little bit until I get some inclination again. I know there are a few 1-2% coming up, so I will win something like this 5% right now. So when I get there, I'm done. It's not going to take long. So that I tomorrow can do my probably road to sky. I don't know, probably. Again, trying to get my 2,000 meters in the weekend, so that because next week I'll be in the office. I'm saying that because Ray's not here. It's not going to feel depressed when I talk about the office. And so I don't want to count on my climbs, because climbs for me take a long time. You see, it's the Three Sisters in over 2 hours. If I get home too late, I will not have 2 hours, but I still want to train. Yeah. So it's so if I can do that in the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 1,000 meters each day, then I have my minimum of the week. If I do more during the week, awesome. But then it keeps me on track for the concept bike by December. I'm telling you, I'm not going to push myself to do more. I updated my goal after being trolled that I had a goal of 30 kilometers per week. I updated to 100. So yeah, it's a good average, and it's a realistic average, taking into consideration my life. Because, for example, like yesterday, if I'm not feeling it, I'm not going to do it. I wish I had more time, but I think it's important for me that I keep on being consistent. Consistency is key, so that I get the results that I want. I'm still recovering, remember. I'm not 100%. I'm still wearing this thing. So hopefully, what I have in my mind is, after 6 months of the surgery, I will also start combining some exercising, not only biking, so that I can work out other muscles. So again, it will mean that I will be biking less, even if I only work out twice a week, it'll be 2 days that I will not be biking. So one needs to be realistic. So I'm trying my best not to be too excited so that I don't fade. I'm not in pain, as you guys can see, but I still cannot. I'm using my core muscles, but it's not 100% yet. I still have to wear protection during the day. I'm trying slowly not to use it, for example, in the evenings, so that I start to get accustomed to use to activate my core muscles. So it's really like playing with what I have to get the results that I want. It's not sexy, it's not fast, it's not exciting most of the time, but that's what I can do, and I'm happy. Small progress is better than no progress at all. For example, I think it's the first time that I'm extending it to 1,000. I don't remember if I did it ever. I think I always stop at 50 kilometers. I'm not sure, but I think so. But after those 3 hours and 20 minutes doing the Von Top up and down, what's 2 hours and a half? It was my second 2 hours and 40. I know, but I lost 3 sisters. It's just because I'm also working the distance. It's not only the climb, no. That's what I'm saying. I might do it tomorrow, I don't know. Might do it. But, and that would be for the 1K, purely about the 1K. But I love the 3 sisters. No, I do have it, but because of, that protection that I'm wearing for my core, it goes from here until really down, and my heart rate meters is the one that stays here on the chest, so I was not getting a good reading. Before I buy one that I put on the arm, I would like to test if that one, yes, but before I buy one, I want to test if the one that I have is still working or not, because it might be that it's just too old. I used it, I bought it back in the day when I used to run. So just trying not to buy too many things just for the sake of having them. If it's not working anymore, I'll probably get one for the arm, probably. Don't know if it's gonna be like this, but probably. But we'll see. Oh, it's getting hard. Stupid gravel. Stupid sand. Sand and gravel. Thank you, Kaku. Let me stand up just a little bit. And it's not like it's gonna be my only workout of the day. I really want to do some cleaning this afternoon. And maybe do some journaling. I'm inspired today. You're crazy, Kyo. You're crazy. Kids, don't do this at home. Okay? Everything that Kyo does, don't do it. Listen to your parents. Drink water, rest, sleep. Don't do too many hours a day. Don't try this at home. It's already my second bottle. It's almost finished. I thought you had 3 bottles. It's only 30 meters, but it's gonna be a hard 30 meters. Just because it's flat ground. But for example, if this week I'm pushing a little bit more, because again, I don't know how next week's gonna be. But for example, if I do something during the week, I would be able to stop, like, really peace of mind if I would have stopped at 50K, because I would be 100% sure, like, okay, no, it's just that I will be in the office, so I don't know how my time is going to be. I will not be able to train in the morning. I would love to leave the office at 5, but I have a feeling it's not gonna happen. So until I get home, it's like 7 p.m. Until I get started, it's like but that's the thing, Kyo. If I start streaming at 7:30, I cannot do more than 1 hour, even if less than that, just because I will not be able to sleep at night, and then I'll be tired the day after. It's just, I'm 46, man. I don't recuperate just like that, you know. And mainly because I do not have a sportive background. I only have legs thanks to ballet. No, but it's true. It's if you have always worked out your entire life, it's different. You see, so it takes me and I tell you, stress plays, because this week I worked from home. Okay, I was eating well, sleeping well, not for 2 nights, but there was a lot of stress going on, and stress is debilitating. Yeah, how old are you? You are at least 10 years younger than me. So I'm not anymore like I used to be when I was doing, like, you see, you're 12 years younger than me. At your age, I used to wake up in the morning, do 1 hour of cardio, work from 9 to 6, and then hit the gym for 1 to sometimes 3 hours, working out, and repeat. You see the difference? That's when I did bikini competition. I have proof. So that's the difference. And I'm still recovering from surgery. Don't forget that. So that's what I'm trying to balance. I'm not disputing with anyone. That's a victory for me, I tell you. You can talk to Posty. Posty's here from the beginning. Posty knows me from I still had pain and I could not work out well before surgery. So it's just one training at a time. And if I have to rest, I rest, guilty-free. I prefer to rest and then, you know, have a good performance or okay performance than forcing myself. Makes no sense at all. I enjoy watching you guys. I find you guys amazing, but I don't have this kind of ambition. Evening, evening. So it's just that I will not, I do not see, realistically speaking, that I'll be able to do more than 1 hour. That's it. You see? So, no, no, no. Because even if I wake up at 5, it's not enough time. But that's again, me thinking about how my body works. I'm not a morning person. It's going to be a lot better for me to wake up at 6. That's the time that I wake up to go to work. Go to work, start early. If possible, leave at 5. If not possible, leave at 6. And then, depending on traffic, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I'll be at the latest starting training at 7:30. Then I can do until 8:30. That's realistic to me, but not past 8:30. If I start later, if I start at 8, I do half an hour, but I cannot go further than that. Just because, yeah, exactly. When I go to the offices, because when I work from home, I start around 7. And the thing is that I have peace of mind. I can do 1 hour and a half easily. At least. If I need to round some distance, I do a little bit more, yada, yada, yada. But yeah, I feel like completing the 60. Or no, nah. I'm going to stop here at 1,000. So, but it's just, I prefer doing like this so that I can keep up with the rhythm, so that by the end of the year, I have my concept bike, realistically speaking. See where we are. 33%, not bad at all. Woohoo! And ride. I'm almost hitting that plane, man. Not much of a picture. Let me change the camera. Yes, I'm closing it. Slowly, steady. Every day, one day at a time. Let me turn it off here just a little bit. Yes. Absolutely. Let me see who's streaming. Bonnie Babako is streaming. So he saves my lives. So yeah, let's see tomorrow how it's going to be. Wish you guys a fabulous Saturday and see you next time. Bye bye.